went publicly and said that, you guys worked a lot of matches, and even he was really hard on your career as well, saying that, you've seen one Ric Flair match, you've seen them all. Mm-hmm. What is what does that all stem from?
I don't know. I always got along good with Bret,
Are you aware of his book that when he wrote that about you at all, or no?
No.
No, okay. Were you shocked when Bret went back to work for WWE?
I was, because of what he did, when his brother died. What disappointed me about Bret, I didn't get it, but I clearly voiced it, is that it went right from his brother dying in 1 hour to Montreal. It is what it is. His brother dying, Owen, was a terrible, terrible tragedy. Nobody's fault. Bret, Owen was insecure with the harness, which I'm aware of because Sting did it for a long time, right? And he wanted to land in the ring and have the harness fly off. He kept playing around with it up there. I know the guy that rigged the gear for him. And, he released, and that was it, I like Bret, but he got mad because I said that, but that's what I felt. I felt like, Montreal's dead. Let it go,
As far as wrestling and blood to this day, you were involved in a lot of bloody matches. Mm-hmm. And now there's a lot of fear with HIV and hepatitis, and I don't know if you follow the controversy with Abby and a kid out in Canada, Devin Nicholson. What is your thought on blood in the business? Do you think there's still a need for it, or?
No, I think everything's changed, We used to say red is green. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah, so that was part of it. But now it's just a different business now. It's calmed down. And I think health issues are more important than blood. And I think it's really important that the companies honor that and respect that. It is what it is. I would do it every night if they'd let me.
Right.
But that, when Chris Jericho hit me with that monitor going into that thing with Mickey Rourke and all that, put 27 stitches in me, right? Vince wanted to fine me $25,000. I said, I didn't do nothing. What the hell? He hit me with a monitor.
Right.
He said, put your hands up. I said, I never put my hands up in my life. I can tell you 1,000 stories.
Looking back, if you were to have maybe just 3 of your matches on videotape for your grandchildren, which matches would they be?
One with Steamboat, one with Dusty, and one with Shawn Michaels. And one with Hunter, 4.
Which one with Hunter?
That I Quit match we had in Detroit. We tore it down, man. And I was 56 years old then.
How did you get the name Nature Boy? Was it handed down to you by Buddy Rogers? Or
Raquel Welch.
Okay.
1978.
Sure you get asked this question.
Los Angeles. Right. She was making a movie, 2001 BC. She woke up and said, I just have to call you Nature Boy. That's a lie.
Okay. I was going to say.
From Buddy Rogers.
Okay.
Yeah. From George Scott.
Were you friendly with Buddy Rogers? Did you get along with
him?
I
got along with Buddy. I wrestled him twice.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually wrestled Buddy twice. Yeah, great. He walked up to me one day, he goes, kid, he walked up to me in Greensboro and said, kid, there's only one diamond in this business, and you're looking at him. Because I was doing that thing, Diamonds Are Forever.
Right.
He walked up to me, he goes, he looked great, too. I wrestled Buddy when he was my age. He was like in his 60s, and I was like, late 30s, maybe early 40s. No, that'd be late 30s, right? And he looked at me and said, there's only one diamond in this business, and it's me, not you.
Let me ask you, how do you handle fame? How do you handle, obviously, everybody knows who you are. Mm-hmm. How do you sit back and just get away from it all and say, I know you're a very approachable guy. Do you ever get pissed off when people come up to you? Or
no. Unless they become too familiar. The only thing that puts me in a bad way is when people sit down and think they can start talking to me like you and I are talking.
Right.
They want to start talking about my life. I go, hey, let's have a drink. You want to talk about LeBron James? Good. They always want to ask about wrestling. And if I don't know somebody, that I'm not getting paid.
Right.
I can be very personal, but and then some people think they're half tough still. Okay, really.
Right. Have you experienced that a lot?
I haven't in a long time, but once in a while somebody wants to grab me in a headlock, just playing around in a bar. Even and then I go, what are you doing, man? You're about to get killed.
Right.
Good Lord. You know what it is? They all know I can't hit them back. because then I'm in jail.
Right.
Or I'm in the news.
Right. You say, all right, I got the hang of this now. When did you have confidence in yourself as a performer?
74.
74?
2 years after I started. I said, I got this gig down. Woo.
When did you start doing the woo?
74.
74 was when you started doing it?
Riding down the highway, and Jerry Lee Lewis was going, goodness gracious, great balls of fire, woo. I went, I like that, woo. That's where I got it from.
Now, you've been on the road since the 70s. You have to have some great road stories that you never shared. Do you have any road stories that you might want to share now? Some funny stuff, ribs, anything you've seen?
I don't rip anybody. I'm not a ripper. No, I got road stories for you, but they're all X-rated. I got 1,000 of them. You just mentioned one of them at the Safari Club at the
Right.
Sheridan. Are you kidding me?
Do you think there will ever be a Ric Flair videotape coming out in the future?
There's a new book coming out.
Right.
When you read my new book, you're going to die. Good Lord.
When does that come out?
Summer read.
Okay, cool.
May or June.
May or June?
Yeah.